Can't beat that piece. Anyway, this is Vane doing Let's Play Avernum 2. Okay. In the last episode we were wandering around looking for Bruce, I think it was. That's not you. And we were completely lost because I overlooked the fact that there's somebody sitting at the table here. Bruce. You have met a heavy-set man with a jerkin and a bow slung over his shoulder. He shakes your hand. I'm Bruce, Master Archer and assistant to a leadership. Are you busy? Well, I'm an archer much of that time. My skills are needed often enough. In addition, I've been friends with her ladyship and been assisting her with certain difficulties. What difficulties would those be? If her ladyship and I are trying to find a spy. We recently found papers giving instruction to an unnamed party here to find what he or she or it could about our defences. We have had no luck learning who this letter was addressed to. If you would like to assist her ladyship with this problem, speak with her. If she asks for your help, some advice, speak to Mondrian. I suspect he can help you with your quest. Mondrian? Yes, that's the priest. We've spoken to him. What do you think of Mayor Vicky? Lady Vicky is a fine and noble woman. The greater the responsibility her job entails, the better she meets them. It's an honour to serve under her. How are your skills needed? We often have to call to use snipers and set ambushes in order to harass the Empire enemy. When that happens, it is the archers who perform the greatest services. Alright, have a nice day. So he directs us to Mondrian, who we already got. Basically, is a dead end. But now we've solved that little mystery. Okay. On to Darman. You detect the acrid smell of sulphur and blood. There is a grey haze in the air and you can hear the echoes of distant battles. You are near the city of Darman and the front lines between Avernum and the Empire. You have always reached the real war. Okay, we read the sign. Darman, 25 miles southwest. The front, 30 miles west. Okay. You meet a group of tired soldiers from Avernum. Being so close to the front, they've had a lot of action recently. They nod to you respectfully and walk on by. They barely even look at you. You might have been an Empire raiding group for all they know. You hope they aren't always so lax about strangers. Okay. You enter a massive network of stone walls, magical barriers, traps and ever-vigilant garrisons of Avernum soldiers. This is the front line. This is the battleground between the land of Avernum and the Empire. In the valley above to the north, you see the Empire barricades filled with teeming hordes of organised, well-tamed troops. Both sides have excellent defences, and here they sit in an uneasy stalemate. You move up to the Empire barracks. When you get close enough, a group of enemy soldiers runs out and charges towards you, thinking you easy prey. Run away, quickly. You run back to the safety of the Avernum lines. The Empire soldiers shout some insults at you, impugning your bravery, and return to their lines. Okay. You meet a group of soldiers of Avernum. When they see you, they're immediately suspicious. They approach and grill you about who you are, where you came from and why you're here. Finally they realise who you are. They apologise for bothering you and wave you by. Still, it was nice to see them so vigilant. Shaney's Bazaar, 2 miles west, okay. There's Darman. There is a natural steam vent in a small cave. A foundry and a forge have been built here, frantically preparing iron weapons to send north to the front line. Normally, the shortage of supplies would keep them from selling anything. However, being in the Avernum army, you can buy some arms here. Darman's metalworkers are the finest in Avernum. Most farmers in this area left a while ago, not wanting to spend time so close to the centre of the carnage. These brave souls here have remained and are struggling to grow their crops. All the farmers are armed and you can't blame them. Okay. There's a small stone hut by this lake. Although no road leads there, there are signs of many travellers coming to this hut before you. Waiting outside are several merchants, some carrying goods in, some bringing goods out. As you enter the building, inside a profusion of goods, mundane and weird, are being sold. A small beautiful woman with long black hair wells up to you. Welcome, come in quick, get your shopping done before the Empire comes. She introduces herself as Shaney. She said she's been running a bazaar here for some years, and as this is a close-out sale before she moves to safer land, she offers you to take you to her special adventurers section. Need some lockpicks. So we bought some fine lockpicks. Okay. Let's explore Darman. City Hall, Barracks of Darman. Guard checks to make sure you have Magi clearance. Then he lets you pass. The captain of this garrison takes a moment out from his incessant reviewing reports and march in order to speak with you. I am Captain Ebeth. State your business quickly. Yes, sir. What responsibilities fall on your shoulders? Well, my job is pretty much everything. I handle the prisoners. I send troops to the front and Fort Remote. I hold the Empire people's hands. I never sleep. I deal with confused adventurers. I do everything. Sure you don't actually hold anyone's hand? He looks annoyed. Yes, very clever. Do you have a reason to waste my time? Do you have any prisoners now? Yeah, we've got a talkative prisoner in one of the cells. Try not to pester her. She's in for a long day of questioning tomorrow. Where is the front? Where is this front? Where have you been, man? The main front lines between us and the Empire up north. All the troops and supplies that head up there pass through here. And let me tell you, that's a lot of work. Can you tell me about Fort Remote? Avernum's westernmost fort. It's a ways to the southwest. A bunch of Empire forts and stuff beyond there. We send them troops and supplies. It got destroyed a few years back, but it's rebuilt now and strong. Yes, remember that one. And it was attacked by demons. You meet a very young and muscular woman in rough prisoner's garb. She sits on a crude bedding. Healthy skin marks her as coming from the surface world. I am Lieutenant Agate of the Army of the Empire. I want to ask you a few questions. She looks you over. You aren't my usual questioners. I was telling them about the southwest quadrants. That's where you got me. What about the southwest quadrants? She thinks for a moment. She's very calm, as if she doesn't believe you'd hurt her. It's west of your fort remote. We have 3 forts there, 3 mighty forts. Better than anything you have, that's for sure. What are they? Well, I have already told, so I can tell you. There's Kofar and the layer of Sulphurus. I'll tell you more, but only to my captors, not you, sorry. How can you get into one of those forts? She keeps silent, watching you with a half smile. There's not much you can do. She's not your prisoner, and she knows it. That's all for now. The mayor is sitting behind a desk, fingering a sash of office. She is not much older than you and has a calm, organised demeanour. There are very few papers on top of her desk. I am Mayor Genevieve. What can I do for you, adventurers? Are you working right now? At this moment, no, I'm enjoying a few minutes' peace and thinking about a few of our problems. What problems would those be? We've recently been attacked by bands of giants, not normal giants, but mutated giants, misshapen, stronger and deadly. The Empire is creating them. That's why I'm looking for some adventurers to undertake a mission for me. Please tell us of this mission. In the caves west of Fort Remote is Fortress Kolfa. From there, the Empire carries out bizarre magical experiments, and we believe involving giants. Go there, sneak in, find records, explain what they were doing, and bring them here. I will reward you. Thank you for your time. Diamond Arms. This is Diamond Arms, the largest and most luxurious inn in Avernum, which granted doesn't mean much. There aren't many people besides soldiers here now. Civilians can be seen heading east as fast as they can. Sorry about that. The innkeeper looks very depressed. His depression is only minorly alleviated by saying, I'm Messner. He says, how can I help you? What can you tell us about your services? I run Diamond Arms, and believe me, we've got plenty of space. Things have been real slow. We have the nicest rooms in Avernum, only 15 coins, and the best meals. Sizzling with lizard steaks, only 6 coins. Let me know if you want a meal or a room. Why so slow? It's the war. Nobody wants to stay where they're afraid the next day the Empire might take the city. A few merchants come, but they drop off their stuff and go. No staying and partying like they always did before. No, these are not good times for the Diamond Arms. This looks like a fine inn. The largest, most comfortable inn in Avernum. My pride and joy, but things have been very, very slow. Okay. Meals all round, innkeeper. Messner serves up with a flourish several thick, juicy lizard steaks with fried mushrooms. He also throws in some strong fowl mushroom ale. It is, as advertised, delicious. Would like a room. Messner takes you to the filthy merchant's quarters. When you object, he takes you to a nice, comfortable private room. The conversation ends. This cave contains a stable where the many merchants that visit Dartmouth leave their wagons and the lizards appall them. There's only one wagon and a pair of lizards here. The constant fighting has been scaring the merchants away. Raffles Armory. Even by Avernum standards, the woman behind the counter is pale. Her skin is pure, unblemished ivory. It almost seems to shine brighter than the polished shields on the counter in front of her. I am Ripple. Welcome to my shop. What sort of business goes on here, my lady? I do a brisk business here. You can buy armour and sell anything you have. We're here at the front. We take all of the equipment we can get. Where is the front right now? Up north, not far. There's been vicious fighting back and forth for months. Nasty fighting, heavy losses. Our best supplies have come from the fallen foe. Fine metal product brought down from the surface. I buy all the stuff I can, fix it up, pass it on to our army. We ain't picky. Sometimes you can't afford pride. I've heard that it said that pride comes before a fall. What you say rings true. Of course, we'd rather use our own goods than blades stolen from the corpses of our foemen, but we can't. We just don't have enough. It's just that simple. Would like to examine your wares. Anything special you're looking for? As a matter of fact, we've been making weapons so quickly that we've run low on ore. Bring me sacks of ore and I'll give you a fair price for them. Okay. Julie the Fletcher. There is a surprisingly young woman sitting behind the counter. She is clearly only in her late teens. She is salvaging feathers from Julia's Empire arrows to place on shafts of her own. She introduces herself as Julie the Fletcher. What are you working on? She grins. I'm doing what I've done since I was little, archery. You can purchase my work. It's modest, I admit, but it'll do the job. It's a long time to devote to one profession. I came with my parents into Avernum when I was 6. Since then, I've always been fascinated by archery. The elegant curves the iron-tipped shafts make as they pass through the air, the satisfaction of an arrow sent true. And now, when our people need them arms more than anything, I'm honoured and proud to be able to help. You were banished to Avernum as a child? She sighs. Usually children aren't. I should have been left on the surface with a relative. but all my relatives were already down here. You see, a local noble wanted our family land, so it has all banished, one by one. So here I am. I'd rather be on the surface, true, but this is my home now, and I'll help fight for it. Curious, my peruse of goods. Done. Largo, sage and alchemist. This man's skin seems permanently mottled by a life working with all manner of acidic and unpleasant dyes and chemicals. He raises his hand to his blue speckled cheek self-consciously. I am Largo the alchemist. Welcome. I see you wear the marks of your distinguished profession. Thanks, strangers, I guess. You can buy potions for me, but that is a sideline. I am at heart an alchemical researcher. Ah, you do alchemical research then? Oh, yes indeed. Avernum is an unpleasant place, but an inherently magical one. Every plant down here has been magically shaped in some way in order to enable its surprise. The result is a flora of unusual alchemical power. I have been able to do years of meaningful research on mandrake alone. What is mandrake? Rare wondrous fungus, hard to find and unmatched in its power. And since you seem wise folks, I'll sell you several recipes using this plant if you wish. I'm definitely interested in buying some of your recipes. Strength elixir, restoration brew, protection brew. Can't afford them, but they are... yeah. Where might we find some mandrake for ourselves? He frowns. That's quite rude, I'm afraid. You should never ask an alchemist where he gets his ingredients. That's very private. Okay. The shop's rest filled with dust and cobwebs. Nothing left in the shop but an empty box and a counter. The Temple of the Crossed Swords, the largest temple in Avernum. For years, warriors have come here from all over to pray for safety and honour in battle. With the coming of the Empire War, the shrine has been bombarded with visitors. The floor in front of the altar is covered with broken weapons, shields, tunics, and other trophies taken to the slain foes. There are also scrolls, each naming a friend lost to battle. This temple is very popular among all warriors, many warriors at the front. The face of this woman is almost totally obscured by her robes. You've held many knives, but none of them have been as sharp as the gaze that she levels upon you. She looks you over. I am Mother Sarah, keeper of the Temple of the Crossed Blades. Are you free to converse with me today? Her voice comes from deep within the hood, strong and sad. Yes, earlier I was away from the temple to see the soldiers. Now I can attend to the pilgrims. What soldiers did you visit? To the north of the front lines. These soldiers are the cork that prevents the Empire from springing from their caves into the Great Cave, and from there into Avernum. I walk among them to watch them, to give them my support, to lend them strength. How do you do that? I help by leadership, by prayers, by kind words, and when needed, through my magic. Do you know much magic? I can cast many powerful spells. What's more, for a donation I will teach them to those who support us. If you ever wish to purchase my teaching, let me know. Can you teach us some of your magic? She thinks and shakes her head slowly. I know many powerful players, but I'm sworn only to share them with who have proven their honour and bravery through many noble deeds. Perhaps when you have completed more quests, I can help you, but not yet. What sort of temple is this? This is the mightiest temple in Avernum, the Temple of the Crossblades. Can you heal us? Not that we need healing. Storage bay 3, keep out. Ouch. Basilisk there who's just hit me with one, with kind of killed me in one go. Just a normal basilisk. It's not bad. There's something in there, I can see it. Oh, shoved that riddle, and we're not messing with basilisks. No. My honour. It's not that strong. There's a small tunnel coming off the Diamond's refuse pit. It leads to a small metal door. We're going to try that again. Because we were actually doing quite well with that. Yeah, okay, can't do that. We're definitely out of our depth here. Okay, so that's Darman. Okay, so I'm going to leave it there. This has been Vane doing a Let's Play Avernum. If you like what you're seeing here, be sure to like, subscribe, share and comment. Please consider sponsoring me on Patreon, and until next time, goodbye.